Welcome back into another special edition of Rounding Third Podcast. I'm Nick. As you see, Harrison and Sean aren't with us right now, but they will pop on at some time. We have Brian. He's from Texas. How we doing, bud? Did we freeze? We froze. So we're going to live watch the game here and see how this Texas Rangers and Astros game pulls out here. Wild game in the Diamondbacks. That was nuts. We had Brandon Pfaadt goes out and deals. Ranger Suarez goes out and deals. Two great pitching performances out of them. And then the Diamondbacks just walked. They tied it in the seventh. And then Ketel Marte just walked it off. So that was absolutely insane. Love it. Diamondbacks are still alive. And on to tomorrow night. So absolutely love it. So as I said, this is Brian. How you doing, bud?
How's it going?
Yep. So he's our token Texas Rangers fan. First pitch was just thrown. And we are off and running.
Who is that? Angel Hernandez?
Goodness.
Florida.
So how do you feel about them starting Heaney instead of Dane Dunning tonight?
I think it could go either way. I think they're both pretty, decent pitchers. I'm not going to say they're good, but they're not.
Yeah, they're serviceable.
They're not bottom of the barrel pitchers. So I think it could really go either way at this point. Like I said before we got on, I think with this happening, I think if we win this game, Montgomery starts
tomorrow night. 4. Yeah, game 5
or 5. Sorry.
I think either way he starts tomorrow, right? I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, I would think I would be extremely surprised if he doesn't start, regardless of whether we win or not.
Yeah.
But I would
absolutely.
say definitely if we take this game, there's no way he doesn't start.
Yep. And here comes Harrison. Whoop, I just closed him out. What's up, bud? Sorry.
Showing you slammed the door on me. Come on.
Yeah, sorry. What's up, man?
How we doing?
This is Brian Harrison.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Good. How we doing?
He lives over there in the Texas area. You're what, half hour outside of Dallas ish?
Yeah, we're about an hour and 45 minutes east of Arlington.
So you're further than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, god dang.
So judging by the shirt, Rangers fan?
Go Rangers.
All right.
Yep. Absolutely. Dude, that Diamondbacks game was wild.
I looked away for like 5 minutes. All of a sudden, the game is over. I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
It was a good game, a great game. I mean,
yeah,
they needed that win bad.
There was like 4 hits in that game, and Marte had 3 of them.
Yeah, and the final one.
Yeah.
The one that mattered.
Did you watch Brandon Pfaadt pitch at all?
I just kind of glimpses off and on. It was dinner time and all that other stuff with the kids. So
yeah. Dude, he had 9 Ks in 6 innings.
Yeah, his line was crazy.
Yeah. And then, Ranger Suarez was good too.
Right. I swear to God, Ranger Suarez only pitches well in the playoffs.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane.
Like, guys, lights out.
Yeah.
In October.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, if you're watching now, you can join the chat about the live game, what you think the outcome of this game is going to be. If you want to hop on and talk with us, you can definitely send me a message. We can send you the link. You can come join us whenever you want. But, yeah, don't let the Diamondbacks back into the series, and they just did.
They did.
Phillies bats kind of went a little quiet there. Diamondbacks didn't hit either, but they've been putting up decent runs a game, but Philly's just been putting up a ton.
Yeah, Philly's been scoring early and often, but it's that was a huge game for the D-backs. They needed it, and if I'm the Phillies, I'm a little nervous because they are back in this game, but at the same time, you look at the Rangers, this is probably the least comfortable 2-1 lead you'll ever have, because here you
Uh,
are, 2-0 again in the first.
yeah.
Somebody
I'm
woke
ready
up
to
the
go back.
Astros.
I'm ready to go back to Houston.
You're right. No joke.
Jesus,
The Astros can't win at home. That's crazy.
It's weird.
It is really weird.
But Brian, as a Rangers fan, I mean, 2-1 lead, I can't imagine it feels as good as it should, right?
no, it does. It feels. Which I always, it's been. What was the last time? 2011. We went
Yeah.
when we went and lost the World Series. It's been 12 years since I've got to watch
Oh my goodness.
something like this, and
Yikes.
yeah, it's very uncomfortable right now.
Yep. They probably
Wow.
should have started Dane Dunning, huh?
Jordan
I mean,
Alvarez hits a missile.
he's already coming out in the first inning. This is not a good start.
Yeah, no outs, 3-0, top one. This is not the start you're looking for with a 2-1 lead.
No,
Dude, he
especially
squared
not
that
against the
so
Astros.
hard that the ball stopped spinning.
That was a rocket.
Jeez Louise, man. That's insane.
I mean, if I'm Corey Seager, I'm just glad that thing wasn't hit right at me because it might have killed me.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not a great start.
no, there's no break in this lineup, that's for sure. But
No.
when you throw pitches like that to hitters like that, you're lucky it's still in the yard.
Oh, there's the real starter warming up.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
so
there he is.
confused right now, man.
I thought he was starting. Was this like a late change?
I don't know. Who do they got? Who's pitching
Abreu
for that?
killed that one. Ooh,
Yeah, crushed it.
crushed it.
Who's
12 feet.
pitching? Who's pitching for the Astros tonight? I didn't even see that.
I'd be lying if I said I knew. I didn't even look.
I didn't look
Can't
at it.
It can't be Luis Garcia. He's out.
It's Urquidy.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like I should know who it is, but
Yeah.
yeah, which means they'll come right back with. You'll get Javier and Valdez again. Sorry,
Yeah.
Verlander and Valdez again.
Verlander, yeah. Yeah. They'll go back to Montgomery tomorrow.
Who's been so good. That guy is going to get paid in the offseason.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit last night. Like Brian and I were FaceTiming during the Rangers game, and we were kind of going over all the free agents and stuff that's coming up. And I mean, there's some good pitchers and position players coming out, but he's definitely helped this stock a lot.
He's going to get paid. The boy's going to get paid.
Yeah.
Kyle Tucker. Ooh.
What a skid.
He never gets cold like that. I mean, that is what hit 091.
Yeah. Well, 125. He got a hit last night.
Oh, it's very good hit last night. Yeah. Still, he's one of the few guys that avoids streaks like that.
Yeah. But if he gets hot, this lineup is
What's scary is that they've done what they've done. And he hasn't done anything to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, no joke.
Who's pitching matchup for tomorrow for the D-backs and Phillies, though? That one's I couldn't even tell you tomorrow. They might not have released it yet.
I was going to say, have they even announced it?
I don't know. What is that? Game
4.
Game 4. Yeah. 3-0 in the first. This ain't great.
No.
Just get out of this. There you go. Just lob it over there and throw it away. Good job.
Tell me you didn't do it.
Could you imagine?
It's crazy how pitchers can't do that. Pitchers can't throw to the base. Like they do all the the drills in spring training, and then they don't do them again for the rest of the year, and they can't throw to a base. Like Sean said on Monday, like Taijuan Walker most likely will start for Philly tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Or Michael Lorenzen. You have a couple choices. But yeah, I don't know who the Diamondbacks are going to go with.
Oh, you're not back to Merrill Kelly, so
No. There's got to be a spot, or they're going to have a bullpen game, which is stupid.
Can you imagine pitching a bullpen game in the NLCS because you got no starter?
They do. No, they released him.
You're about to see it. You're about to see it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Goodness gracious. But if there's any team that can come out and hit with the Astros, it's the Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
if we can get started early, 3-0 isn't nothing.
yeah, no, it's no big deal. That was that was really the story of the Rangers going to the playoffs. If they can hit, but can they get enough pitching?
Mm-hmm.
And they, for a while there, they're getting more than enough pitching.
Yeah. Which I don't think it was very intelligent to start Scherzer last night, anyways. But that's just my opinion.
Huh.
I'm kind of with you there.
I asked the same question. I said, do you even bother activating him? Do you want him with all that? He wasn't great for you when he was pitching.
Hey, why didn't we just start Dunning to begin with? Here we go.
Yeah.
Top of the first.
This is strange. This is a strange one for Bochy. He's not the kind of manager that makes that kind of decision.
Yeah. But with the Scherzer thing, like we talked about last night, Nick, I don't question Bochy because guy's track record. It's hard to question that guy, but
right. But
Lord.
I mean, it is baseball, right? I mean, like,
yeah.
You could bring Heaney out tomorrow and he could be lights out. It's weird how that stuff happens. Baseball's frustrating like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, not the start we wanted, but whatever. We'll get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were talking like the free agents coming up. And I think what I'm going to do is during the off season is put together a list of the free agents and then have us vote on like who we think's going to go where.
Huh.
And then we'll get like a point for each one we get right throughout the off season and see who has the most points at the end. I think that would be kind of fun to do. So like I put Shohei Ohtani and then I take my guess, you take your guess, Sean takes his.
How many guesses do
Stuff
I
like
get? Because I've got like 15 teams in the back of my head right now.
Yeah, right. What's your feeling on it, Brian? Where do you think he's going to go ultimately?
Ultimately, I can see him going to Seattle. I want to say that we're going to make a push for him, but at the end of the day, I don't think that's realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking top three. I'm thinking Seattle, Tampa Bay, or Boston.
Wow, Tampa Bay, huh? They intrigue me because like they have been brought up. I've heard their name brought up in the Ohtani sweepstakes. It's hard for me to imagine a Tampa Bay Rays team spending for a free agent. Like they never do. So like
I was at one point throwing the Giants in there, but with them not having a manager, I cannot see a player of that caliber going over there to that.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, the Giants are actually my pick. I think he ends up staying in Anaheim or he goes to the Giants.
Really?
You think he stays in Anaheim, huh?
I think he might.
Possibly.
I think he might.
Just because Trout's there?
I think he's comfortable.
Yeah, but I mean, comfortability aside, they're not winning anything anytime soon.
No.
But I think if you pay a guy like Shohei the money that he wants, you're not going to win anyways.
Well, that's what's happening with Trout.
I think he's realizing the fact that he's not going anywhere to win. He's going somewhere to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's saying all the right things. Like he's saying he wants to go somewhere and compete and to win.
We'll see.
But
at the end of the day,
if the Red Sox could get their front office together, I think they'd have a shot. But that's a whole another story we can get to in a little bit.
I
But
want to kind of throw the Yankees in the mix there too, but I don't know. I don't know if they have enough money to do it.
the rumors out there right now is the Yankees is going to make a big push to try to get Juan Soto.
Really?
Yeah, and deal him. Yep. I don't know who the Yankees send over. Like you're gonna have to send some
Yeah.
big leaguers that are ready. Like I'm talking like Jason Dominguez possibly.
Yeah, they're gonna.
If you want Juan Soto,
Yeah, they're gonna have to send some right now players to deal with that.
yep.
Well, the other rumor too is that the Red Sox are in on the Soto thing, and it's
I've heard
likely
that
it'll be a
too.
package of like, Duran and Verdugo and
Yeah. But again, who's pulling those strings? There's nobody in the front office.
Alex Cora.
Oh, what a play! See, nope. Damn it, dude, this is ridiculous.
That could not have hit any higher. Can't do
No.
anything with it.
Baltimore chop right
Yeah,
there.
can't do anything
All
with that.
So my instincts on Otani is West Coast.
Yep.
I don't know if he crosses the Mississippi. That's my take. I mean, I guess money will speak. If someone comes out and blows the door off him, then he'll go, obviously. But I think if he does come to the East Coast, and homerism aside, I think it is the Sox. Sox are making a big push for Yamamoto. Yoshida's already there. Like that's familiar. I can't even say it. It's comfortable for Otani.
Yeah, some familiar faces.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Words are hard, Nick.
Familiarity. Thank you. I can't say that. Whatever.
You're good.
I'm still in speech because of it. So, but
don't
yeah,
know.
I mean,
I lean more towards Seattle every time we talk about it.
Seattle's an interesting
Yeah.
choice. They don't get talked about a lot, but he'd be an interesting fit there.
I mean, you have the legend of Ichiro there. Like, I mean,
Well,
Ichiro was a god there.
Seattle's
like,
got a very, very kind of a thriving culture there that's very open to Chinese and Japanese. They got a significant portion of their population.
right. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely in my top 3 for sure. But I would say if the Giants get a manager sooner rather than later, I think they move to the top again, and depending on who it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's rumors out there that Melvin was going to move, but now he's saying that he's staying in San Diego, so that's not a possibility. They just, yeah, I don't know. We were sitting here a couple of weeks ago saying that there wasn't going to be any managerial spots. We didn't think anybody was moving, and they've already let go like 8.
Yeah, didn't seem like you see a lot of movement, and then all of a sudden everybody moves.
Yeah,
but that's when it happens. It's when you don't expect it to happen is when it happens.
Yeah. So I don't know. You got to throw a strike here, dude. You can't walk this dude.
No.
Thank you.
Why are you so far
God.
ahead of me?
Sorry.
Yeah, I just saw the strike 3 also. So
Yeah.
I'll try not to ruin it.
just pause and count to like 3 and then start it again.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good thing that was Maldonado because anybody else, I feel like that would have been bad right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Maldonado does not hit much.
Jesus, man.
All right. Another free agent while we're at commercial break. Blake Snell. Where does he go?
The Rangers have got to make a push for somebody in free agency pitcher wise. They've got to. Scherzer ain't got.
You think
I mean, Scherzer.
you think a starter? Another starter?
I mean,
The Rangers already have 8 starters.
Yeah, and you just saw one of them got pulled in the first freaking inning.
Okay. Touche.
You can never have too many starters, but you also need them to be good starters.
I would say.
Yeah. I'm going to throw this out there and say Blake Snell goes to the Cubs.
All right.
That's my early guess. That's like no rumors. I haven't heard anything. I'm just saying, almost like a John Lester. You know what I mean? Like when he went to the Cubs, like the back end of his career. I think Chicago might be the place for Snell. But
He'd be a huge addition for them. I mean, he'd look great.
well,
He'd
and
look
they're
great in Boston.
well, anybody would look great in Boston compared to what we had for starting pitching.
Yeah, but I think the way he pitches, though, I mean, he pitches to fair amount of ground balls, throws hard, gets a lot of opposite field contact. Fenway would play well for him.
Yeah, I agree. I just, if they sign Otani or even Yamamoto, what's the money even going to look like?
I don't
You
know.
know, are they gonna spend like Cohen? Like, no, but that's what's gonna take if you want those two guys in Boston.
Oh yeah, you got to decide how far are you going to go.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my early take. Cody Bellinger.
I think he stays. I think he resigns.
Yeah,
I think they're going to make a push to keep him, and I think he wants to stay.
solid. I think the Yankees sign him. Yankees wanted him at the deadline, and it's another, I mean, yes, he had a 300 season, but it's another power bat that fits everybody else in that lineup. That strikes out a ton.
Yeah, I wouldn't
hits for power.
I wouldn't sleep on the Twins either for Bellinger or for Snell. That team, they want to be taken serious.
Well, they should be, because they're the only team in that division that wants to compete.
Right, it's a free division to take.
That division is wretched.
This poor Jose Urquidy warmed up for this game like an hour and a half ago. He's finally getting in the game.
Matt Chapman. I have a spot. I told Brian last night. I think he goes. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think Arizona could use him because they don't have a third baseman. Longoria's gone. He'd be a centerpiece for them.
Absolutely.
I could see him ending up in New York.
Who's their third baseman right now?
So it's been a committee.
Has it?
It's been they've rotated everybody through there this past year.
Yeah, like Gleyber Torres.
Torres has played over there. LeMahieu played over there. I mean, they had just like cycled people through there.
That's true. All right, there we go. Come on. And then Aaron Nola. This is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Because I have no feelers on this. I don't follow the Phillies a ton. So, like, I don't have any feelers. It wouldn't surprise me if he stays in Philly with that team that they have.
I think they're going to want to run it back, and these guys are going to stay if they can.
Yeah. But, yeah, I can't even make a guess on Nola. So I'd say that he stays in Philly would be my guess.
Yeah, I don't see him going anywhere. And
then Sonny Gray is the other top starter. That's kind of interesting.
I don't know what the market looks like for a guy like Sonny Gray. I mean, I think he could end up staying in Minnesota. They really liked him. He liked being there. It was a good fit all around.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the parlay.
You think Sean's got money on this one?
Probably. most likely.
Him for 124.
Corey Seager is so good.
Oh, so I'm looking at MLB right now, and they rank the top 10. So they think potential fits for Shohei is Angels, Dodgers, Giants, and Mariners.
All West Coast.
Yep. And they're thinking his contract will top $500 million.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, but how long will it be?
It was 10 years.
Because he's what, 30?
No, he's 20. Yeah, 28 or 29, I think. But yeah,
he is. Yeah, he'll turn 30 during next season.
Gotcha.
He's a July 5th birthday, so he turns 30 middle of the season. So 10 years is they gave Xander Bogaerts, who's a year older, an 11-year contract. So
It's still the dumbest contract that's ever been signed in the history of
contract
baseball.
rules don't exist anymore.
Bellinger, they're saying Cubs, Giants, Yankees. So I think we all kind of hit it right there.
Yeah,
stays in Chicago. Or
I think I like the Cubs. I could see a team like the Twins maybe making a run at them too, because you've got at some point the Twins have to move on from Byron Buxton. He's just never going to play. Never.
No.
He's just never going to play.
Your team made the playoffs, and you got. I don't even think you got an at bat, right? He got left in the on deck circle, I think.
Yeah.
He just can't stay on the field, and it's too bad because that guy is a ridiculous talent when he's healthy.
Unbelievably good.
He could be a 40-40 guy easy if he's in the lineup every day.
All right. So 2018, he played 28 games. 2019, he played 87 games. 2020, short season, we still only played 39 games. 2021, he played 61 games. 2022, he played 92 games. 2023, he played 85 games. He plays half the season at best.
Brutal. And what's his contract look like?
He's played over 100 games once in his 9-year career.
That's brutal.
What do you do with that?
Yeah.
And he didn't hit at all this year. He was a black hole.
Yeah. Potential fits for Chapman. They're saying Blue Jays, Mets, and Yankees.
Yeah, I think the Yankees is the landing spot.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Blake Snell. Let's see where they. Cardinals, Dodgers, or Dodgers are in on everybody.
They always are.
Cardinals, Dodgers, or Padres. They think he might re-sign him there, which is an.
I don't think they'll be able to. I don't think they'll be able to re-sign him.
Well, I think it depends on if they can move Soto's money.
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to figure out is how do you move people out. So Buxton is under contract forever. He signed a 7-year, $100 million contract extension that takes him all the way through 2028. So he makes 15 million in 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. He's a free agent in 29.
How much does he make a year?
15 million.
Oh, okay. Again, if he played his full season, he'd be worth 30, but he can't. So
correct.
Aaron Nola, they're thinking Cardinals, Cubs, or Phillies. Cardinals is a weird one. That organization.
Well, the Cardinals are going to have to either go. They've either got to go crazy, or just let this thing cycle.
Blow it up. Yeah. Josh Hader's another big one.
Is he?
They say Angels, Phillies, or Rangers. Rangers need some bullpen help.
A bullpen arm bad.
Would you take Hader at the back end of your bullpen?
I would take
another washed up lefty.
another washed up. He was terrible at the end of last year. He turned it around this year.
Are you referring to washed up into Chapman?
Yeah,
maybe, possibly.
I mean, we're not.
That might have been a back.
We're not pointing any fingers here, but if it fits.
I wish we could have had Chapman in his prime.
Oh yeah.
Which I know.
I think everybody would have taken him in his prime. Yeah, he was ridiculous when he was with the Reds, man.
I don't understand how Bochy can keep putting him in situations where he doesn't need to be in there pitching.
Which is every situation.
I mean, if you got a 10-run lead, go ahead. By all means, throw him in there. But I mean, Jesus Christ.
I think maybe down by 10. I don't know if I put him in up by 10.
I mean, we get a 3-run lead and they throw Chapman in, and in 3 pitches he loads the freaking bases up, and here we sit.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other night. It was like when Papelbon and Kimbrel were in Boston, it was like a heart attack every time they closed the game. Like it was just like traffic. They always seemed to get the save somehow, but it was just like traffic. And it's like my blood pressure is like 200 over 150. And I'm like, come on, man. Like just throw a strike.
33 blown saves on the year. I think I've gone.
That stat, yeah, that stat kills me. I can't believe the Rangers are where they are after blowing 33 saves. That's mind blowing.
when their bats are hot, then I mean, it doesn't matter who's pitching.
Right,
True.
right. It would be interesting to see how many of those blown. Do you know how many of those blown saves like turned into wins? Because obviously you can like give up the lead and have it tied, and then walk it off in the ninth
They still won a bunch
or
of them.
extra innings.
Yeah, I would have to
Yeah.
look at it. Oh yeah, I mean they still won a lot of them, but I'd have to look up the stat. I would say at least half.
Yeah. I mean, it would have to be in order for them to be in the shape that they are. Like crazy. It was like, was it last year or was it this year that it was last year that the Red Sox blew all those
Oh,
saves in like
Jesus.
May. It was like May and June. It was like,
Oh. Thought Altuve had a double because Altuve does nothing but hit in the playoffs.
thank God. Now you're ahead of me because I paused it too long. Anyways. Yeah. Eddie Rodriguez, that's an interesting one because he opted out of the final 3 years of his deal.
I don't blame him. Get out of that place.
But they still have the Tigers here that he would opt out and possibly re-sign with the Tigers.
Make them pay him more money to come back.
Yeah. Orioles and Reds are the other two teams for him.
Orioles would make a lot of sense. Oh man,
yeah, he started there, didn't he? Jesus. Yeah, he started in Baltimore, right? He came up with them. I'm pretty sure.
You might be right.
I'm pretty sure he came and then we dealt for him. Dude,
I'm only seeing Red Sox here.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. For some reason, I thought he was in Baltimore at one point, but could be wrong. Giolito, Cardinals, Dodgers, Red Sox. Here we go. Jordan Montgomery. Interesting. Potential fits. Cardinals, he was there. Rangers, he's there now. Yankees, he was just there.
I was just going to say.
So they're saying that he could possibly go back to one of those three teams.
I think the Rangers are going to re-sign him.
I think you have to. The way he's pitched for them.
Stupid not to.
Yep. And then Yoshinobu Yamamoto. They're saying Dodgers, Mets, or Red Sox. Does anybody really want to go to the Mets right now?
No, that would be insane.
There's no way, man. There's no way.
That would be insane.
We got to get to the on the ground
here. All right. Did you see the contempt?
Nick, you were right about Erod
Rodriguez.
The Red Sox traded for him when he was in the minors.
Gotcha. That's what
he made it up to Double-A with Baltimore. Then he was traded. He was actually traded to the Red Sox.
Gotcha.
And then he came up. Then he came through Portland, Pawtucket, and then to the Bigs.
Okay. Has there been any more news on Breslow?
Nothing
for the Red Sox front office.
Nothing. Just that they're trying to get an interview.
Finalize it. Yeah. God dang, man.
Yeah, they've been getting declined left and right by everybody.
Yeah, what is it? 6 already?
6 declines in the last week. One of them was the current assistant general manager.
That should tell you something as an organization.
Yeah, and her thing was it's family, like it's not the right time for me. And maybe that's a true, genuine answer. It's also an easy one to give because people don't question it.
Yeah. It's like I said last night to Brian, it's like I think I'm like second or third on the depth chart now for Red Sox GM. It's like,
I mean, they should just let the three of us share the job.
Yeah.
I'm seriously. Like it's embarrassing, really. Yeah. Empty your pockets, Mr. Henry. Well, isn't LeBron James part owner too?
He is.
So he can fork up some cash.
He can give up a few
He
shekels.
swung. Give it
Yeah,
to
he
him.
definitely went.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, Rangers got to stop popping the ball up here though when they're
Oh, and
at the plate.
he actually didn't go.
Oh, he totally didn't go.
Oh, I missed the replay.
Yeah, he totally didn't go. That was looked exactly like the Bryce Harper one with Angel Hernandez.
That one was brutally bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Harper barely took the bat off his
I mean,
shoulder.
this one wasn't much better.
No. Did you see the list of the contemporary baseball era nominees for the Hall of Fame? Like people that missed it their first time.
No, I didn't.
So there's some interesting names on this list.
That is close. They're challenging it.
Oh, let's
Boy.
see. Does he get his?
Oh.
Did he get his mitt?
That is close.
It's gonna stand.
Yeah, it's too close to call.
There's not enough to overturn
No.
it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Man, imagine they overturn it. Now Altuve's got 2 called out challenges on him for this series.
Right. I think it depends on when the back part of his glove hit his arm there. Right. No.
It's hard to see them both.
Right
I think he got him.
Now, he might have right there.
I think he got him, but boy, is it close.
Yeah. Ring him up.
Man, Altuve is so small.
It's
like
it's crazy
so
how tiny he is.
It's like a kid out there.
My buddy Scott says, "Hey, Brian."
How's it going?
One of my main boys that needs to come down to North Carolina soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But yeah. So names on this list. Ready? First one, manager, Cito Gaston. The Blue Jays manager when they won the back-to-back World Series in the early 90s.
Cito was the man.
Yep. 894 wins. So, I mean, wow. Davey Johnson, manager, 1,372 wins.
What do we got here, Blue?
86 World Series.
Yep.
Ah, you bastard.
Yep. Not enough to overturn it. Dang. Jim Leland is on the list. 1,769 wins and then 97 World Series.
I used to love Jim Leland.
Yep. Ed Montague, umpire.
Boo any umpire.
Yeah, 34 seasons though. 4,369 games.
Wow.
It's a lot. Lou Piniella.
Sweet Lou.
I mean, yeah. Joe West is on the game on the 43 seasons, 54-60 for games.
So many games.
It's a lot.
Can you imagine doing this for 43 years? Like you've seen 2, almost 3 full generations of players come through. Like the game has changed so much over time.
Yeah, you've seen players' grandfathers come through. Like that's crazy.
You started in what? He started in what, the 60s?
No, he just stopped last year?
Oh, that's right. He just stopped.
So he was
80s.
Probably late 70s,
late
early 80s. Yeah. And then a couple executives, Hank Peters, 42 years, 83 World Championship, and then Bill White, who was the National League president from 89 to 94. But yeah, that's the contemporary list. Interesting there, but
I like Leland. I like Piniella.
Yeah, I think those guys are absolute shoo-ins, right?
Yep,
I mean, 1,800 wins for both of them.
Yeah, gotta think
World Series championships.
Gotta think those guys are in.
Who did in 90? Who did Piniella manage in 1990 for a World Series? Who won?
Reds? No, not the Reds in 90.
The Twins won in 91, right?
Who won in 90?
I don't know. No, World Series.
Yeah, he was the Reds in 1990.
So they must have won it that year? I didn't think they won it.
Yeah, they won. They won in 1990, 4-game sweep over the Oakland A's. So yeah, so I was right. It was the Reds.
Dang. I mean, it makes sense. He was there forever.
He was.
And then dang.
Please don't throw him a
Right. This is not the guy you want up with two guys on in the playoffs.
Oh my goodness, no. He's only hitting 429 with 6 home runs and 11 RBIs this postseason.
It's worse than Trey Turner.
Oh god.
Trey Turner's up at like 500. Maybe not after tonight's game, but he was at 500 coming into this game.
Trey Turner couldn't hit water. He fell off a boat all season.
Yeah. And then he turned it on after that standing ovation. It's crazy.
Umpires being just a tad bit inconsistent.
Oh, he
Yeah.
jammed him. Jammed him
There
real
we
good.
go.
Nice. What? Safe?
Get out of here with that. They're not going to challenge it. They just lost the challenge.
Yeah.
They're not going to blow it right now.
I mean, I thought he was out, but
Simeon's face just said it all right there and just blew a raspberry.
oh boy, that's close. It looks like he probably is safe. It's one of those.
Yeah, he's safe. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, like these umpires, for the most part, are pretty accurate on bang bang plays.
They are. It's
like
crazy.
in real time, right? Like we can sit here and be couch umpires all night, and it's like these guys see it live. Like we see it in ultra slow mo, like frame by frame. Like
Yeah, from 5 different angles. Zoomed in.
Right. Right.
No, I mean it's
Right.
as much as we give these guys a hard time, they make the call right a lot. And it's
Yeah.
not easy.
Especially on the bases, but I mean, unless you're like we said, Angel Hernandez. But
I wish they'd give us that ump cam more often.
see, I'm not a fan.
I
of
love it.
Oh,
It makes me sick trying to watch it.
No, it's the best.
Oh, not a fan. If it was steady and he didn't move, I'd like it. But
So if he was Angel Hernandez, just
yeah, just stays in one spot
Yeah.
his whole entire game. Yeah, absolutely.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah. All right. They got to get out of this if they want a shot.
Yeah.
But man, brutal. What's
I can't stand Jose Abreu and his shirt like unbuttoned to his belly button.
I think he looks awesome.
It's like, dude,
And the
button the
phone
shirt
call
up. This is
holder.
not. You look like you're playing 40+ men's league softball, like beer league softball. Like, cut it out.
there we go.
Take it. All right.
I'm
let's
waiting
get
for
some
I'm waiting
runs
for
on
like
the
a
board.
like the clock necklace to come flying out of his shirt.
Flavor Flav.
He just looks ridiculous to me. Who was it? Was it Mike Napoli for the Red Sox? Used to do that all the time too. Like the shirt was always like unbuttoned.
Yeah.
Fly-
Yeah.
You could always like read the undershirt underneath because it was like halfway unbuttoned.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing, man? Like, you don't need the top button done, but my goodness, at least the shirt should like we should be able to read the team name on the front.
Right. Crazy. What do you think the Diamondbacks' shots are realistically?
Against the Phillies?
Yeah.
Oh, the Phillies are going to win that series. It's just a matter of how many games will it go.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
You don't.
I just don't think the Diamondbacks have enough.
I think Arizona's going to be okay till they have to go back to Philly.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that I love my Diamondbacks, but they could win all 3 games in Arizona and lose the series. for sure.
And the only game they've won was 2-1. You're not going to beat the Phillies like that very often.
No, but they also put up 5 runs in game 2.
It did.
And their pitching staff just couldn't hold the lineup down.
Which is the problem.
Right.
With the Phillies.
But, I mean, the Diamondbacks can put up runs. It's not like, yeah, game 1 was a little staunch and, like, you know, you only put up 2 runs today. But, I mean, Ranger Suarez was lights out.
Yeah.
And their bullpen's good. But, I don't know. You're going to get...
I don't think the Diamondbacks have enough juice, but if they can pitch well enough, which first 2 games they didn't, you know, they've got a shot. It's going to be really hard to beat the Phillies if you're only scoring 2 or 3 runs a game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree.
It's just going to be really hard.
Absolutely.
The Phillies are built for the playoffs.
100%.
Which is funny
And I
because
hate
they
that
don't they're not that impressive in the regular season, but my goodness, they get to October and forget about it. I mean, the Phillies were almost left for dead back in July.
Yeah, even in early August they were struggling, and then after Trey Turner got hot, it was that was game over.
Once he came back to life, things started up again.
Dude, I'm looking at the highest career WAR, right?
Yeah.
Of all time. Could you give me the top 5?
Highest WAR of all time?
Highest career WAR of all time.
Bonds?
He's number 4, 162.7.
Wow. Willie Mays?
Willie Mays is number 5, 156.1. And then
Uh,
all these other 3 are old time guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say because a guy like Ted Williams wasn't good enough defensively to jump on that list. Babe Ruth?
Babe Ruth is number 1, 183.1.
Good God. Ty Cobb?
No, Ty Cobb's number 6.
Oh.
That was close. 151.5.
Oh.
The 2 and 3 are pitchers.
Oh. Walter Johnson?
Walter Johnson, number 2, 164.8.
And Cy Young?
Cy Young, nice job, Harrison. Number 3, 163.6. That's crazy high.
What was
WAR.
Babe Ruth?
183.1.
How many seasons did he play?
That's bonkers. I don't have it right here. 20. Bonkers, man. 183.1. 22.
You think they extend the Dolis after the season?
This is what, year 2 for him or year 3?
3.
Let's see. Garcia service time. 2 years and 95 days. So yeah, 3. His contract status.
He's set to become a free agent in 0.7.
Yeah.
But he's up for an extension at the end of this season.
Right. So he's making $750,000, we'll say.
There you go. Hey.
There's one back.
You see what I'm telling you? You see
Of course. I look away and he goes yard.
Yep. I'll take it. We'll take it.
And this guy.
I think they're gonna keep him in.
It's a constant thing. Dog shit. 3 bombs and 10 RBIs in one game. Dog shit.
But I mean, yeah. But I mean, yeah, he hit 245, but he also hit 39 homers and drove in 107 this year.
Yeah.
And you have him for $750K. I think.
Yeah, but do you think with Wyatt Langford coming up in the spring training at the beginning of next season, do they extend his contract to give him a, not gonna say a big deal, but a decent deal.
I think you should. I don't know why you wouldn't.
I think what happens is you ship Mitch Garver out and you DH him. And
I
then
can see that. Yeah,
you
I can
have
see that.
Heim, but it depends on what you have in the minors for catching too, because you need a backup catcher, and that's what Garver does. But
I don't think we
I don't know.
have.
Hey, so Nick, here's a good one for you. So Shohei
Okay.
Ohtani just came off of a season where he had a 10 WAR. Everybody's talking about maybe it's one of the best seasons ever. To get to Babe Ruth's career WAR, he had to average 8.3 WAR every season for 22 years.
Jesus.
Just to give you some context about how good he really was at the time, in his time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What is the highest single season WAR?
I want to say
ever?
it's Babe Ruth, and it was like something absurd, like a 13 or a 14.
Nope.
He creamed that ball. Jesus. Hey, Nick,
Highest
did you
WAR of all.
see?
Yeah, they're all Babe.
Nick, you see where he hit that ball?
Yeah.
That's literally right where we sit. I mean, that ball would have been.
Oh, that's where your seats are?
That would have been sitting in our lap. What is that? Second deck?
Well,
Oh, it went right below first deck, or it went right below second deck. It was right there at the rail of the second deck, right there where he hit that ball is where we sit.
Oh wow.
you guys are in the first row right there?
Yeah.
That's it. Yep. Next summer coming.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, highest WAR of all time is Babe Ruth at 14.1. Number 2 is Babe Ruth at 12.9. Number 3 is Babe Ruth at 12.6. Number 4 is Yaz at 12.4. Number 5 is Hornsby at 12.1. Number 6 is Bonds, tied with Babe Ruth at 11.9.
Dang.
Yeah, 14.1, highest WAR of all time. Single
on,
season
Joe.
WAR.
I can't even.
That's it, which shows not just his skill, but a sign of his effectively his dominance of his era. Like he was just that much better than everybody else.
Yeah. It must have been a sight to see. Like you think about like that era of baseball, and he was just years
Just
above
missed
his
it.
time.
Oh no.
Jonah off the end of the bat.
Yep.
Yeah, just missed it.
All right, Nate, come on.
I mean, Mookie Betts' 2018 season was a higher WAR than Shohei's.
What was that one?
10.7, 22nd all time.
Well, I bet Shohei would have reached that if he finished the season.
Probably, he would probably at least tie these guys.
Yeah.
Cal Ripken Jr. 10th at 11.5.
Dang. What did he do that year? What year was that?
That was his age 30 season. He played every game, hit 323 with 34, 114.
Wow.
34. That's fine. Wait, he played every game? There's no way.
He was the MVP, Gold Glove, Silver Slugger, All-Star. He did everything but serve hot dogs.
He probably did that too on the side. That's crazy. All right. So, Brian, what do your Rangers need to do in the offseason? Besides the bullpen, we obviously know.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you would want to move out and gain? Like, if you could build your dream Rangers team for next year, who stays, who goes?
Oh, that's him. That's him.
Here we go.
You got to lay out for that if you're the left fielder. That ball's not going to go anywhere if you miss it.
Is that McCormick out and left?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think it. Oh, yeah, it is. It's McCormick.
He's not a very good outfielder.
He's a lefty righty, which is weird.
Yeah, it's one of those weirdos. He was also shading him to go the other way. Oh, he slowed down big time.
You got to lay out for that, man.
He slowed down.
Get the third. Unhook the trailer. Uh, but,
Drop the refrigerator.
but to answer
Yeah,
your
right.
question, I'm not
You're
real
saying
sure.
get down.
We have. I mean, you're gonna see Wyatt Langford. He'll be on the roster after spring training. Uh, I'm 95% certain that Jack Leader is gonna be on the roster after spring training as well.
Yep.
So that's gonna fill a spot for either the bullpen or the starting rotation, whatever they decide to use him for.
How did
And
Leiter do
obviously,
in the minors this year?
I was
not good.
literally just looking that up.
And then
Not great.
not terrible, but I mean that's not
He had an ERA of 8 in AAA. They sent him back to AA where he had a 5.07.
Oh yeah, ugly.
Yeah, he did not. Those
Yeah.
are not good lines.
really not good.
I mean, the guy's got crazy good stuff, but he and Kumar Rocker
They'll
are
fine
both
tune it.
super
Yeah,
talented, but
yeah,
raw.
Kumar is me and Nick talked about him last night coming off his what we say his second Tommy John surgery of his career.
He had a shoulder surgery and then a Tommy
Oh, it's
John.
shoulder. Yeah.
Oh,
That
right.
was Shohei that had the double Tommy John.
Yeah, 2 Tommy Johns in 5 years.
That's wild.
So I was
Yeah, that's
checking.
not a good sign.
Harrison. I was checking on our buddy Dave Griffin. Remember when we had him on
Yeah.
from the Brooklyn Cyclones?
Yep.
He's in Mets. He put up 6 ERA. 81 innings pitched. Started 15 games. Had a WHIP of 1.62. Yeah, he was with Syracuse this year. It's pretty sick.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
From the Rumble Ponies.
Yep. And then
4 and 6. Yeah, 4 and 6, 6, 6, 7. Whoa, yeah, not a great stat line.
And then let's see, Grant Levine's. I think he was in Hartford this year. What do we got? 23. Hartford AA. 125 games. He was 101 hits, 17 homers, 51 RBIs. He batted 227.
Yeah, 350 OBP.
OBP at 350 though.
That's not bad.
Not shabby. No, just a lot of.
Which is everybody's doing it.
Yep. But he's in the right organization to get up to the big leagues at some point, possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Ugh, not enough.
Well, they got one.
All right. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. He just missed that one, too. We need to get a Diamondbacks and a Rangers win on the same day. Let's go.
Yeah. Man, if Dunning can hold on and have a decent outing, we've got a chance here.
Yeah. They keep hitting, they're going to be great. Oh, chasing. What do you think would be the most even matchup in the World Series? Like one that would potentially go 7.
Rangers,
The
Phillies.
Rangers are the D-back. You take the Phillies?
Oh yeah, I think the Rangers Phillies would be an absolute
Oh.
mash fest.
I think if we play the Phillies are going to knock us all over the park with our pitching.
Back-to-back
I don't know. That
changeups.
Rangers offense is nasty good.
Oh yeah,
They hit everyone.
except for Javier.
Dude, Adolis has got some pythons in those sleeves. My God.
Dude
He's a
works
beast.
out religiously.
He is an
Crazy.
absolute beast.
For me, I think I hate with all of my heart to say this, but I think it would be Astros Phillies.
Yeah.
Would be like a
It would be.
rematch.
Really good.
I hate it. I just
How dare you say that with that hat on?
I know. I get it. You can sign off if you want, if you hate me that bad, or make me sign off, one or the other. But I
I
just
think you're right.
I mean, the Rangers, their top two are ridiculous right now, Evaldi
Yeah.
and Montgomery. But like after that, it's like question mark.
You run into what we're watching right now.
Right. So
We
like
just watched Andrew Henney pitch
right. I mean
the first inning, go through the entire lineup.
I know Framber Valdez hasn't been pitching well lately, but he showed this year he can go out and throw a no hitter without breaking a sweat. Like I think the Astros are just deeper there and in the bullpen. Their bullpen is ridiculous. Yeah. Everybody comes out, throws 150. They don't give up runs. They don't give up hits. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. Yeah, I think that would be the best matchup.
I think the best. I think the best series would be the Astros and the Phillies. I think the funnest series would be the Rangers and the Phillies, because that would just be a mash fest.
See, for me, it's Rangers and D-backs would be my funnest because I don't know.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I'd be sitting there like this.
The Rangers would torch the Snakes, though.
You think so?
I think the Rangers would torch them.
I would hope so. I mean, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Right. For you, the best matchup is Rangers and D-backs. Yeah.
Yeah, because I do not want to play the Phillies. I don't want to do it.
No. I think for me as a a disconnected fan there, I think that the Rangers and Phillies would just be fun to watch. That would be just an absolute mash fest.
Yeah.
But as what I'm wanting this to end like, I do not want to be playing the Phillies.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I get it.
I just hope that this game for Phillies just absolutely cooled them off. Like I hope they like come in tomorrow and they're overthinking at the plate. They're like, I mean, you watch their approaches at the dish today. Like Castellanos was trying to go deep every single pitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like when they were hitting in Philly, yeah, the home runs came, but they weren't up there trying to hit home runs. Like they were just taking an approach, taking it the other way, and then the home runs came. And then now you watch those games and you run that game back, everyone's swinging from their touch hole. But Kyle Tucker's struggles continue. Oh, I got the late game tomorrow night. Astros and Rangers got the 4. 3 o'clock your time, right?
No, that would be 3 my time.
I think like you guys and we think Mountain Time are in like the best time for like sports.
Yeah.
Because like it's late enough where it starts late enough like after work, but like it gets over at a decent time too.
Yeah, I left work. When was that? Tuesday? Was it Monday they played at 3 or was it Tuesday?
Tuesday, I think, right? Because Wednesday was the travel day. No, they played last night, so it was Monday. Tuesday was the travel day.
Yeah, Monday I left work at 2 o'clock.
That's awesome.
I said I gotta go home because the game started at 3:30. I was like, I gotta go home.
I always thought West Coast would be pretty cool because you figure the games where you are start at 7 o'clock. The games on the East Coast start at 4 your time, so you can actually watch them before you watch your own game. But like on Sundays for football, the 1 o'clock games are at 10 a.m. The 4 o'clock games are at 1, You're not watching
Yeah.
football, and then the 8 o'clock game starts at 5. You're not watching football all night. You're just watching all day.
That's true. Yeah. East Coast sucks when it comes to watching sports, dude. It's like 12:30 in the morning when like football ends. Like Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night football ends at like 11:45. Like every single. It's just like
these schedules are all built for East Coast because the majority of your population's east of the Mississippi, but it's still like it. That means that everything starts in prime time for us, which means that it gets over late.
Yeah, it's miserable. But yeah, I would say Mountain Time would be like the sweet spot for me. I think watching sports.
Be a nice balance.
Yeah. But I that's a dirty pitch.
That was.
All right.
Hey, Dane's heating up, boy. He is getting warm.
Look at that Game 4 starter going out there doing what he's supposed. Oh wait.
I tell you. Somebody give me Bosa's number.
Yep. Last night you called it. You said Dunning should be pitching Game 4.
Somebody give me Bosa's number.
I'm wondering if he favored, if he was thinking about purely Alvarez and Tucker there with a left-handed starter. Other than that, they're pretty right-hand heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter who you could be pitching with both hands. Alvarez, it doesn't matter.
Facts.
Yeah, there is no easy way to get that guy out.
I would almost rather be like, hey, can you just bring a tee out and hit off the tee? Like, there's a better chance of getting you out then. Yeah, that dude's a beast.
It's crazy how good he is.
And I don't think he's played a full season either. He's been pretty injury ridden. I mean, I don't think he misses like significant time, but he's like on and off the field a lot, it seems like. But
yeah, I hate that he plays for the Astros because I'd like to root for him.
Right? 1,000%.
Is there a pretty good rivalry inside of Texas between the Rangers and the Astros?
Oh yeah.
Now that they're both in the same league.
Yeah, true. And they're in different leagues. That must have been a little weird.
Same division. Yeah.
There's been a rivalry since we came into the same league. It's getting progressively more and more and more. Oh, what's the word?
Hostile.
Getting stronger. Yeah, it's getting stronger as it goes.
Yeah. Well, that whole incident with Simeon and Maldonado, that was awesome. I loved every second of that.
When we tagged Alvarez last night, I was 100% for sure that there was going to be something happen, but they made it through the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a cutter down and in that caught him on the back.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't tag him, but
right. If it was up around the shoulder blades, then I think we would have seen a retaliation. But
with the tensions the way they were, I don't think it. I didn't think it would have mattered where they hit him.
Yeah. Facts.
That dude's gonna get paid for this contract. So.
Alvarez.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 2 early predictions for next year. Who wins the AL East?
Orioles.
Brian?
Yeah. 100%.
Orioles?
That team's going to be largely the same.
Yeah.
They're bringing up. I think when Holiday gets there, that team's going to be pretty much set.
Yeah.
Yep. I say I'll go different. I'll just go Rays.
I mean, not a bad choice.
Yep.
I mean, that was pretty weak for you, but not a bad choice.
It is weak, but I mean, I'm choosing Orioles, but just to be different, I'm going Rays tonight. This isn't the official show, so I'm going Rays tonight.
There you go.
I mean, Central's kind of that's the Twins.
Yeah. I mean, the Twins are going to win that all day long.
Yeah, I don't see any other team turning it around there.
Nope.
AL West. This is an interesting one. Well, I know Brian's.
Yeah, you got to know mine.
What do you
I'm
think?
gonna go
Harrison?
Astros.
Astros.
You
Hell, I'll
son
go
of a gun.
Mariners because they're gonna get Shohei. So I'll go Mariners. NL East. Oh, I was roped.
So, I don't know. That's going to be a tough one. I think the Braves.
I feel
Again.
like the Braves are still gonna be just as good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going with the Marlins because they're gonna get Shohei.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
No, I'm gonna go. Man, it's hard because I think if Phillies can keep Aaron Nola and keep that pitching staff intact, and I don't know if the Braves can handle 2 defeats like that in the playoffs and still come back, and it's hard. I mean, I still think they ultimately win, but I'll go Phillies there. Again, just to be different.
Oh boy. Don't look
Did
now.
he get it? Did he get
Don't
it?
look
Come
now.
on, Stinger.
Let's go.
Come on, Stinger. Hey, here we are.
Let's go. Huge. Right back in it. Let's go.
Telling you, they're getting hot. They're getting hot. You're not gonna be able to slow them down.
Let's go. Evan Carter goes back to back
Evan
right here.
Carter goes. Yep. I was just gonna say that Evan Carter's gonna go back to back. Where we at?
Brian asked me like what my game 1 prediction was, and I was like, Jordan Montgomery strikes out 27, blocks 1, gives up no hits. That was my prediction for game 1. I was wrong, but not far off.
Well, you weren't far off.
Where are we? NL Central. Let's see what you guys got there for next year. Way too early.
I'm going Cincinnati.
That a boy.
I love that pick. I love that out of you.
I gotta go Cincinnati here.
I'm gonna come at you off the wall. I'm gonna say Cardinals. I'm gonna say they spend the offseason getting it right and they come back next year.
I mean, to be completely honest, that year they had this year was wild in the wrong way. Like
It was.
Oh, that's in the gap.
Let's go. Not back to back, but we'll take it. I mean,
no, but Adolis is on.
I don't know if the Cardinals play that same exact schedule, again this year, that they do as poorly as they did.
Yeah, everything went wrong for them this year. Everything.
It was so weird. It was such a weird season for them.
It really was.
Did Arenado still get? Did he still get 30 and 100?
Boy, I thought last I looked he did.
Woo! See, this is the problem that
he was 26 and 93.
He had for him a down year, which is crazy, but
yeah. And so did Goldie.
Yeah.
Every time he swings the bat, he's not trying to put one in a gap. He ain't trying to move a runner around. This dude is trying to go 500 every single time he swings.
Yeah. I mean, with those cleats, you have to.
Yeah, Goldschmidt was 268, 25, and 80.
So yeah, he had a down year too.
35 fewer RBIs. I mean, but the part of the problem too is that there was nobody on base.
Right.
They struggled to get any rhythm at the top of that order.
Yeah. And it was a while there where it was like Arenado was hot and Goldschmidt wasn't, and then Goldschmidt was hot, Arenado wasn't.
But
I think that
season was weird.
I think that's the first time, I could be wrong, that Arenado didn't get 30 and 100, right?
Another hit.
Let's go. Let's go. Love it.
I'm just going to keep talking shit about him because every time I say something about him,
right?
Every time you talk about how much this guy drives you crazy, he does something.
Love it.
He does. He drives me freaking insane, though.
All right, you went Cardinals. Brian went Reds. I'm gonna go with the Cubbies. I'll go with the Cubbies.
Nobody picks the Brewers.
I can't believe in the Brewers. I said it when we made our
Didn't we
playoff.
talk about that last night?
Yeah. It's like you can't. They always get to the playoffs, but they can't get by the first round ever. Not since I can remember. They just can't.
They're just not a great team. They're good enough, but
Yeah, they get there, but they can't do anything with it. Cubs. I'm interested to see if the Pirates can sustain their success for longer this year coming up. I mean, the first half of the season, they were red hot. It was crazy the run that they were on. And then losing O'Neal Cruz in, what was it, May, really hurt.
oh wow, Urquidy's coming out.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd take him out this early, but
I mean, when you have the bullpen like the Astros, you can ride it.
yeah,
And they've
but
been pretty well rested.
yeah, but you've got to now you're thinking about tomorrow too. But I guess for your Astros, getting tied is more important than tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, I would say the Cubs. I think the Cubs leapfrog and get into first place there.
Yeah, I think if they if they keep Bellinger and go get an arm like a Snell to solidify that rotation, because the other thing too is like Stroman, where's he going to end up?
Yeah, that's an interesting one to me because I don't know how he is in the clubhouse.
Yeah, it sounds like he's a bit of a basket case.
Yeah. Sounds like a Chicago problem, like Tim Anderson. Like, where's he going to go? Who's going to pick him up?
Yeah, who's going to want that guy and all that baggage?
After the season he just had, too? Like, oh, God, that was...
After
someone
getting lit
will. But
After getting lit up by Jose Ramirez?
he'll probably go to the Angels. Angels, no joke. That's his landing spot.
The Island of Misfit Toys?
Although, they have... Is it Jared Leto who plays shortstop for the Angels right now?
Who cares?
I think he just
Yeah, who cares? I mean, you're not wrong there.
Who was playing over there?
Oh, Rengifo.
Oh, right. Yep.
David Fletcher. I forgot he was on the roster. But Zach Neto, who's I'm thinking of. So they're not going to sign. They're not going to sign him. Neto got hurt this year, and he's their young stud.
No, but the Angels like the Island of Misfit Toys.
Oh, God, that organization, man, bad.
Then you got young guys like Mickey Moniak. Like you've had guys come up that have like been difference makers.
They had Brandon Marsh, and they dealt him to the Phillies, and he just goes and wins. Goes to the World Series.
Yeah.
Yeah. NL West. Freaking
I want the
Dodgers.
Dodgers to win so bad.
I think everybody does. They forget their team, actually.
People forget they exist.
Yeah.
I'm going D-back,
Shit.
but I know it's going to be the Dodgers.
Oh, come on.
I'll go D-backs just because I'm not gonna vote against my D-backs. And they were in first for a little bit there. They were hanging on to it for a while, but the Dodgers just came in and got.
I picked the Padres this year, so I won't do that again.
Yeah, right.
Although they had the best September in all of baseball, it just took them 5 months to figure it out.
Yeah, no biggie. Plenty of time.
I'll take the Dodgers again. It seems like whatever they do, they end up parked up there, and then they'll get knocked out in the first round again, and it'll be fine.
That's crazy.
That Dodgers team may be remembered as one of the worst postseason teams. I know they won the World Series in 2020. The
Doesn't
air
count.
quotes World Series in 2020,
Doesn't
but
count.
otherwise they are just a constant disappointment.
Yeah. 2020 doesn't count.
2020 count.
No.
We're just skipping that whole year.
Yeah, it's
So-
like it didn't happen.
I was watching Mookie Betts podcast the other night. I've just been kind of scrolling through them because they're on HBO Max right now, which is kind of cool. And he sat down with Clayton Kershaw and he asked him, he's like, what do you feel about the noise out there about you can't, your performance in the postseason? And Clayton's like, listen, like I know I haven't pitched well in the postseason. Like I know it's a thing. He's like, I can't let it bother me. Like, what am I going to do about it? I can't go back and change it.
Right, it is what it is.
Like,
I mean,
right.
the track record stinks.
He's like, it's not like I go out there and try to suck, like.
Right.
I mean, kind of a weird question for a teammate to ask, but but it's been those episodes have been kind of interesting to like listen. So I saw one with Corbin Carroll. He did one with Michael Harris, and like just kind of their journey coming up through the minor leagues and stuff was kind of cool.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's not bad. Mookie's a really terrible interviewer, but it's still cool to see him like talk just like baseball and talk about hitting and stuff like that. Because I mean, it's pretty awesome. But the next episode's with Mike Trout, so I like to buckle down and see that one. But
that'd be cool, yeah.
But yeah, he had Christian Yelich on his first episode ever because they both won the MVP in 2018. So they kind of like relived their seasons during that time and what it looked like. But they were talking about like how they get older and they have to like change their swing to adapt to their body type like year to year. And like it's just something you don't like think about as like an average fan, like your body deteriorates year to year and you have to tweak your swing to like keep up with your ability, or play down to your ability. Like it was interesting to hear them talk about that. But,
it's really cool when you get like a really good look behind the scenes with these guys and hear they get the real story.
Yeah.
It's like I watched that Netflix show Quarterback, which I found really interesting to get the behind the scenes on life as a quarterback and see how like what these guys actually go through.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty cool. I'm in the middle of the Aaron Judge one right now. So it's Mookie and Aaron Judge. And
oh, geez.
It was pretty cool because Mookie asked him everything about like the free agent process because Mookie never went through the free agent process.
All right. Sorry. He got traded and signed.
Yeah. So yeah, Judge was out on the West Coast. He was going to take like a vacation with his wife in Hawaii. And then Steinbrenner just called him and was like, hey, give me a number. Judge gave him the number and he's like, deal. So, and then he goes, oh, and by the way, like, you're the captain of the team. And he's like, wait, what?
Cool.
Yeah, he was like, what? Like, he didn't expect it at all. But I like Aaron Judge. I like who he is on and off the field. I like how he carries himself. I hate that he's a Yankee.
Yes.
But I gained so much respect for him when the fans in the outfield were throwing stuff at.
Yeah.
Was it Chas? No, it was Miles Straw, right?
Yep.
And he went out there and he said, you guys cut it out or you're out of here. Like Judge said that as a player. Like I gained so much respect. And then was it when Donaldson got hit and tried to like go after the pitcher a little bit and Aaron Judge stepped in and was like, no, we don't do that. Like, I mean, that's crazy. It's awesome.
I think he's been good for that team.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And it helps when you can hit a little bit.
Yeah. And his game has definitely improved since coming up as a rookie. Yeah, he hit 50 home runs as a rookie, which is insane.
Yeah, he's still super he's still, big time strikeout guy.
Yeah, but he can use all fields. Like he still hits to all fields, and
he's cut his strikeout numbers down. His contact is better. He's more consistent.
Yeah. Yeah. But we need to get Altuve out here.
Yeah.
Like he's due for an out, right?
He is, you'd think.
Oh, hello. Take a seat. Up and in on Altuve's borderline strike.
Boy, he sold that, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was up and in, but it was not that close.
No.
That was a minor overreaction.
Yeah. All right. So Brian and I talked about this last night, but favorite current baseball uniform right now?
Favorite current uniform?
What was yours, Brian?
What was mine? 'Cause I don't remember. 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 'Cause I don't remember don't remember.
Well, pick a new one. I don't.
Oh, I like the. I mean, I've slowly become a fan of the Rangers City Connect form.
Yeah. You like the black pants on those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go with. It's funny because I got two that I really like, and I think one of these you'll laugh at, Nick. But I
Don't
really
say the
like.
Yankees pinstripes.
No, I find those boring and played out. I really like the Cardinals uniforms because all the mixing and matching they do, like the powder blues and the whites and the grays, like.
Yeah.
But I also really love the Oakland Athletics. The green, like I love all the crazy stuff they
Yep.
do with their uniforms.
Yeah. I am number one for me right now is the Kelly Green Oakland A's with the yellow font.
Yeah,
I think those are so sick.
they are.
And I'm biased because I like the uniforms that aren't blue and aren't red. Everybody's blue and red.
Yeah, fair.
Oh God, man.
And I will say I like the Braves with the reds and the whites and the gray, like the way they go back and forth.
The red Braves tops are pretty sick.
Yeah, I like the throwback Phillies, but I think if I had to pick one, I would say I like the Cardinals because they're classic with a little bit of flair to them.
Yeah.
But I do like Oakland as well. Something about that green, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know some people hate the powder blue and maroon Phillies, but I think those things are sick.
Yeah,
I
do,
love those.
and I do still love the Pirates. Like I love all the black and the yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I mean the Seattle teal. Love
My
the
favorite
Seattle teal.
my favorite uniform of all time were those Mariners sleeveless uniforms with the shirts underneath. They had different colors. They were pinstriped, but
Yeah.
those sleeveless uniforms were the best.
Yeah. Yeah, the Griffies, the Jay
Yeah.
Buners, those ones.
Yeah. Like my in high school we had the sleeveless jerseys. Oh boy.
Get foul.
Go foul. Thank goodness.
Oh.
That was a launch. In high school we had the sleeveless jerseys, and then my junior year we got new uniforms that were regular jerseys, which was disappointing.
Yeah.
But the sleeveless, they are so comfortable too to play in. No restriction, nothing at all.
Yeah, my Legion uniforms were vests. They were sleeveless.
They're awesome.
And away we had black undershirts, and at home we had red.
Yep.
It was sick.
Yeah, high school. We were maroon and gold, so we had the maroon undershirts.
Yep. We were maroon and baby blue. It's probably why I like the Phillies uniforms.
Probably, yeah, because they look just like it.
Yeah.
I will say one of the uniform is the Orioles, the black and orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
You like the orange on black, or do you like the black on orange?
I like the orange writing on the black uniform.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah. I just like it because it's different. Like everybody has got, like you said, everybody's got whites and grays. I've always loved the Royals baby blue shirts.
Yep. Yeah.
Just
I mean, it was
different.
crazy. When I was in men's league, I was making my own team, and I was like going through, and I was like, there was already teams established, so obviously can't choose those. And then I'm like, all right, what's left? And I was like, okay, this team's like, nope, blue, nope, red. Like everybody is blue and red. And I was like, I don't want that. So we ultimately went with the Pirates.
Nice.
But I tried to get them sold on the San Camo Padres. But I had a couple of players that were like, I'm not wearing camo. I was like, okay. But I mean, those I love the digital camo ones that the Padres had for a little bit. The San Camo tops, I think are nice. They're cool.
Yeah, I mean, they were different. I'm not a big camo fan either, but I didn't dislike them.
Yeah.
I will say the D-backs uniforms from the early 2000s.
Yep.
Those were sick. The new ones I kind of find to be, they're a bunch of like weird color schemes, but
yeah, I like them. The maroon with that like teal accent,
Yeah.
like in their names and numbers. I like them.
Yeah, I mean,
Again,
I don't
probably
hate them.
biased, but
I don't hate them, but I thought their uniforms were better before.
who are the Rangers going to right now? Who are they bringing in?
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Hopefully, somebody who gets out.
Who's up after Bregman? It's not Alvarez, is it?
Isn't it Jordan?
He's hitting fourth tonight.
Yeah, it's Jordan.
Oh, it is Jordan because
it's
Dubon got a hit.
Dubon's in there.
Yeah.
Who do you bring in to face Jose Jordan Alvarez? Nobody, because nobody gets him out.
It's probably Chapman because he's left-handed.
Great. So Alvarez and I hit at 500 feet with the extra velocity.
Yeah.
Instead of 450, it'll go 500 now.
Yeah. That dude's ridiculous. I can't. I can't even imagine being that hot at this level for as long as this guy. Like, he doesn't not hit ever. 5 for 7 off left-handed relievers this postseason.
I mean, look at the splits. I mean, he hits lefties well.
That's ridiculous. 5 for 7 with 2 home runs off left-handed relievers.
He hits lefties well.
Oh, Bradford.
Bradford, yeah.
Oh.
Come on.
This is a big spot right here.
It is a huge spot.
Get him to pop it up or roll one over here. Come on. Get it done.
Oh, jammed him.
He doesn't throw very hard. 89. This play last night was sick.
Oh, yeah.
That Tavares robbery. I was like, someone's mad. Their parlay just got shot down right there. Because Jordan was Alvarez home run was part of the parlay last night.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. Oh, wow. That's a tough one. That's a tough strike to take.
Yeah, that's a ball he hits 450, though. I don't know why he's shaking his head.
It was a ball.
I understand, but that's a ball he turns around and hits it 450.
Oh, yeah, he can still hit it, but it was definitely a ball. He's like all fired. It's like throwing him off completely.
Yep.
I'm swapping over to my laptop.
As the words of Sean says, he's a mental midget. Yep. But yeah. Man, come on. Oh. What up?
Sweet Jesus.
Come on.
Oh,
big pitch. Let's go. Get him. Let's go. Oh, no, he fouled it back. See, that's why I don't like the ump camera.
Yeah, I thought that was a swing and a miss, too. Boy, this is a scary dude to be facing with runners on. This game could be 7-3 in a flash.
It's scary with no runners on. Come on.
This is like nightmare fuel, though.
Oh, full count.
I almost walking him out here almost wouldn't be the worst case. Wouldn't be the worst thing. He is so sitting.
Dead red.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh,
crazy not to.
He got a change up and was actually late on it. How does that happen?
Geared up for the fastball and just couldn't adjust in time.
Boy.
Surely they're not going to throw him a fastball.
I wouldn't think so. If you're Alvarez,
I'd rather see you throw him a slider in the dirt and walk him than a fastball that catches a big part of the plate.
Yeah. Come on,
This is a big one right here.
Ooh, fouled it back. Four-seam fastball, probably a ball or two off the plate.
Dude, such a tough out. It's ridiculous. Hate it. So yeah, if you're watching and we're just watching the Astros and Rangers game, you guys can enter the chat, ask us any questions about anything that's going to happen in the off season, thoughts on next year, thoughts on the
Oh
playoffs.
boy,
Oh no,
that's a souvenir for somebody.
Yeah,
Oh, at the warning track. Hit the weight
Nope.
room, Alvarez.
Got
Hit
it.
the weight
that.
room.
Woo. You
Let's
told
get
Alvarez to
that.
hit the weight room.
He's only got warning track
Man.
power.
Man, oh man.
I thought that was off the bat. I'm like, that is gone. That is like a bunch of rows deep.
He thought it was too.
Yep, he sure did.
That was middle.
Yeah, that is the most frustrated you'll ever see a guy hitting a big sack fly.
That's crazy.
Yikes. Dang. Look at him. He's like, yeah, it's a sack fly, great, but man, I wanted all of them.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy.
Come on. Let's get the last one and get out of here with one.
Ooh, Abreu just hit a screamer to the screen.
It's another dude that didn't hit all season, and then this last month, he's like, come on.
He was on fire like the second half of August and on.
Dude, that Twin series, he hit, was it 4 homers in that series?
Something like that.
That was ridiculous.
He hit 2 in the first game, didn't he?
Yeah, and I think he hit 2 in either game 2 or game 3. No, it was just a 2-game series. It was sweep, so I think he hit back-to-back multi-home run games. Insane.
Down 0-2 pretty quick here.
Yeah, get out of this with just 1 run. Plenty of time left. Still only the top of the 4th.
This game is moving very slowly.
This could be a 12-11 game here, the way they're going. Ooh, good pitch. It's all right.
Trying to get a chase. I don't hate it.
Nope. Dude, so I was looking at trivia questions the other day in my calendar thing here. This one's crazy. You'll never get this name, I don't think. But this stat's crazy. Hold on. Oh, bring him up. It's
bring him up.
Name the first MLB player to homer in the first at-bat of his career, as well as the last at-bat of his career.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Listen to this. John Miller hit his first in 1966 and his last in 1969. They were the only 2 home runs he hit in his career.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
That's wild. He hits 2 home runs in his career.
It was
First and last at bats.
First and last at bats. It was gnarly.
That's wild.
Yep. Man. All right. So we went through all the divisions. Who's World Series matchup next year?
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Bye-bye.
Oh, no.
See ya, second deck. He cleaned up for Alvarez.
That's a blow. Well, that answers my question. That's his 4th home run in the postseason. So he had 3 against the Twins.
Dear God.
That's brutal.
Look what happened when I left the room.
I almost said 1 pitch ago, I do not like the lefty being in there to face him. But I know why you had to bring him in for Alvarez. Oh, yeah.
You missed
He left that sucker dangling up there.
We call that middle.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
That ball was mashed.
Well, like I said, it could be 7-3 real quick. I thought they'd all come from Alvarez, but apparently they worked together on this one.
Yeah.
That's brutal. That one sucks. That one hurts.
Wow.
Yeah.
You battle all the way back to get it to 3-3 and then give it right back.
Oh. Yeah, that's a gut punch for sure.
That hurts.
God. Yeah, when
I think everybody's forgotten about Jose Abreu's rough regular season now.
right. That was a crazy thing when he signed with them in the offseason. We were like, dude, what? Like the rich get richer,
Yeah.
and he was a bust there for a while. But man,
I mean, we picked him as the most disappointing first baseman in all of baseball in
yeah,
August.
that's right, we did. Man, that was a tank.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Is there nothing worse than that on a baseball field? You like fight your way back, you tie the game, and then they just come up and hang like a 4 spot on you, 5 spot on you. You're like,
Oh,
okay,
it's such a gut punch.
yeah,
You build up momentum and you just get punched right in the gut.
yep,
Sucks the wind right out of you when you see that.
yep. And you're in the thick of the Astros bullpen. Runs are going to be stingy.
Well, that's a pretty terrible time call.
Unless it's pitch clock. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
See, this is why I hate it in the postseason. I don't like the pitch clock in the postseason.
Is Mike Maddox the pitching coach of the Rangers?
Yeah.
I didn't
They
realize he
moved-
was still around.
Yeah, they picked him up, I think, when Bucci. Yeah, when Bochy came onto the scene, he wanted Mike Maddox.
Wow, been a long time since I've seen him.
Yeah. I don't know.
They panned over. I'm like, wait a second, is that Mike Maddox?
Yeah. I don't know where he was last season, though. That's the.
Oh boy, another ball middle.
Yeah, we got to get another pitcher in there. Get him out.
We got to try a different spot. That's not working.
Oh, so Mike Maddox was with the Cardinals last year, it looks like.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then he stepped down as a Cardinals pitching coach and then went over to went to Texas. Yeah.
I gotcha.
What a gut punch, man. Really.
Yeah.
It hurts.
I mean, the only thing that's saving them, it's only the 4th. Like that's
they got it early.
Yeah.
It's only
If
the 4th
that was like
inning, so
top
that's gonna
9,
be-
it's a whole different feeling.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but man, yeah, you come back and scrape those across, and then just get punched in the face.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. Do you do Immaculate Grid today?
I haven't played it yet, no. I need to get on there and play it.
All right. Oh, this is an interesting one. Braves, Dodgers, Phillies.
200-plus hit season.
For the Braves.
That's going to be... Oh, why did I just go blank?
I don't know. 200 hits in a season for the Braves.
Who was the third baseman?
Chipper Jones.
Yep. No.
200 is a lot of hits, man.
That's a lot of hits. It can't be Acuna, can it?
I don't know if he's ever hit 200.
No, it is.
Is it
53%.
He must have done it this year. We're pulling up the Immaculate Grid, Harrison.
Was that?
Oh, we're pulling up the Immaculate Grid.
Oh,
today.
jeez. I'm so bad at these.
Yeah,
It's difficult.
these ones are tough.
Have you seen the guy on TikTok that he got a 1 score the other day?
Did he get a 1?
He got a 1.
I swear to God,
Wow.
like he like does it and like researches them and then records the video.
He's got to be Googling.
There's no way because he doesn't guess wrong.
No, and
Like, there's
he'll
no
list
way.
off like it could be this person or that person, but let's go with this one. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
there's
dude, I can't think of 4 people that fill each one of those boxes.
there's no way. Like I consider myself a pretty knowledgeable like baseball fan, and there's no way I could sit there and do that. I'm not saying there isn't savants out there that could do it
Oh, sure.
because Jeff Passan's ridiculous, but
He is crazy. He's crazy good at it.
but that guy, it just seems so scripted. It seems like he types them in before and then does it. It's weird.
Has to. There's no other way. There's no other way to explain it.
Anybody else? Obviously, Spencer Strider this year with 200 plus Ks. Get 200 plus Ks for the Braves in a season.
He's 25%.
Yeah. I mean, he just did it this year.
Yeah. So wait, what was the
200 plus Ks in a season. Pitching, not hitting.
Smoltz?
I was wondering that too, but
I don't think Maddox ever had that many Ks. Glavine definitely didn't have that many Ks.
Smoltz is 37%. So Strider was actually a lesser percent. I'm thinking of trying to 200 hits in a season batting. He did Acuna, but I'm trying to think if there's anybody else.
200 hits in a season.
I'm going to take an absolute wild guess here. Terry Pendleton in his MVP season.
I mean,
No,
did
he
Chipper ever
didn't
get
get it.
200?
No. It is Acuna. 53%. Get down. Damn it. LA Dodgers 200 hits in a season.
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
Freddie Freeman.
I got Robinson and Kershaw on that one.
Yep. 200 wins. Hershiser. 10%. 200 Ks. Kershaw. Who else had 200 Ks? Fernando Valenzuela. Did he have it? Yep, 13%. All right, Phillies
Nice.
200 hits.
Jimmy Rollins.
Yep, that was my guess. Yeah, for sure. 200 plus Ks, 200 plus
47%.
wins. 200 wins would be Steve Carlton, Schilling,
Halliday?
Halliday probably did.
Steve
you get-
Carlton was 27%.
Yeah, Kurt Schilling was 10%. Did you get the 200 Ks
Which one?
for Phillies? I ran out of guesses, and that's the last one I had.
Oh. 200 Ks. 200 Ks has to be Schilling, Carlton.
Probably Halliday.
Probably Halliday, Cliff Lee.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
I might try him.
It wasn't Halliday.
Yeah, 24%.
Cliff Lee was 13%.
Nice one, yeah.
Oh, it was Halliday. He's 24%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cliff Lee was 13%.
I always forget about Cliff Lee.
Dodgers, 200 Ks.
Probably Koufax. You got.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of guys that qualify.
I put Fernando Valenzuela for that one.
It's a good one. LA, 200 wins. So many guys qualify for that one.
Yep.
Rarity score of 383.
Yeah. Mine. What did you put for 200 wins for Dodgers?
I close it out. I used Kershaw for one. Kershaw might have been wins. I might have used Koufax for Ks.
Gotcha. I used Hershiser for wins.
Oh, that would have been a good one. Oral's a good one. Yeah, my score of 383 killed it. Yeah, the guy on TikTok got a 1 the other day.
Yeah.
I was like,
silly.
what?
So Kershaw actually only became the third pitcher to ever reach 200 with the Dodgers. Don Sutton 233 and Don Drysdale 209. Huh.
Interesting.
Kershaw's 694 career winning percentage is the best among pitchers in the modern era with at least 200 wins, just ahead of Whitey Ford. And still doesn't have a postseason win.
Yeah, what I think is cool about the Immaculate Grid is when you're done, you can go click and see all the people that qualify, and see some of the names and go, really?
Yeah, right.
Like for the Braves, 200 hits.
I was just gonna look at that one.
Endar Inciardi in 2017. Really?
Yeah.
Who? Marquise Grissom in 96.
Oh
Ralph
yeah.
Gard did it 3 times. Felipe Alou, Henry Aaron, Tommy Holmes, George Sisler, Eddie Brown, Dick Burris. Like you can go way back in time.
That's crazy. Forgot about Marquise Grissom.
I used to enjoy him.
Yeah.
That guy, I remember him more as a Brewer.
Yeah. Was that towards the end of his career? I think after he won the World
Might have been.
Series. Because he caught the last out when the Braves finally won.
Yeah.
In the 90s. I remember that, but
yeah, he was in Milwaukee like the middle. It was Montreal, Atlanta for 2 years, Cleveland for 1, Milwaukee for 3, the Dodgers for 2, the Giants for 3.
Yeah, gotcha.
Ultimate journeyman.
Yeah, dang. That's not the inning the Rangers needed right there.
No, it's hard
say.
You don't want to come back and match 4 with nothing.
No. Absolutely not. Man. Dude, that reel's still going. It's insane. Yeah. Probably
The Ernie Banks one or the
Yeah, the Ernie Banks one.
or the one that I screwed up?
No, the Ernie. We occasionally get one there, but the Ernie Banks one is nuts.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably hop off after this half inning too.
Yeah, so I think I'm at about the end.
Yep. It's been a long week at the old school getting beat up. So
I was just gonna say at Fight Club.
God man, I can't. And I gotta rest up for my D-backs game tomorrow night.
You flying out?
I thought about it. Like really hard. For $10, dude. I could hop on
They're
Frontier with a backpack and just go there and back for $40. It costs more to get a hot dog.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. What is it? That's game 4, right? Yeah.
4, yeah. I find it amazing that I'm assuming after this win that game 4 they'll have an easier time selling, but they go down 2-0 and the fans all disappear.
They still had 50,000 people there. I think that was all like the attendance was still 50,000. That place was sold out.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they were dropping ticket prices yesterday to try to help get people out.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but I don't know if it was. I mean, I did find some on StubHub for like $17.
Yep.
But I don't know. It was just weird. I mean, the place was packed.
Hopefully people rallied late and showed up, or people saw how cheap it was and ran to the game. You probably had a lot of people there that weren't necessarily planning on being there.
Right. They probably just ran out the day of.
Yep.
I like Stratton.
Yeah, he's got good stuff. Let's see what they are on StubHub right now, because that was where I saw them yesterday for like $17. What is it? October. Oh, they don't even have tomorrow's game listed here.
That's weird.
Series game 6. Let's see if I can get it right from. Oh, let's go to my MLB Ballpark app and see if I can get them there. If I can find it. Thursday, no, Friday. They're up. They're at like $140 for a ticket
Oh, okay, so they jumped up.
through the MLB app.
Yeah.
Yeah, 265 for like the field level.
God, Maldonado's so bad.
He really is. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a black hole.
Yeah. All right, we'll watch the Rangers and then probably hop off here.
Yeah, we'll finish up the inning.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I wonder if they like dropped them like day of too. You know what I mean? Like there's still so many seats left that they were like, well,
Maybe.
we can't get rid of these. But that's all I'm finding is 180.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense than $17.
Yeah, and StubHub doesn't even have them for tomorrow. So I'm guessing that's what happened was they had a whole bunch of left over. Oh, there it is. Hold on.
So
just
Ranger
came up.
Suarez now has a .94 ERA and 28.2 career postseason innings.
Jesus.
.94 ERA and 28 and 2/3 career postseason innings.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. $90 seated together, 90 each.
There you go.
Section 325. Where's that? That's like upper deck. Third base side. That's like, but still $90.
I'm actually
then-
watching the Ketel Marte walk-off. I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I'm
That was
watching
awesome.
the replay of it.
He didn't hit it really hard, but it
Don't have to.
did the job.
Ask Luis Gonzalez on not hitting it very hard.
Right? I couldn't get out there for cheap. 287. And then, yeah, I'd have to come back on Tuesday to make it even worth it. Yeah, 569 round trip.
Oh, sheesh.
No thanks. No. Well, it'd be me getting on a plane tomorrow, so it's like
Yeah.
not gonna happen. But yeah. Yeah, we've talked about our next rounding third trip, and I think both New York's, Philly, and Pittsburgh would be a sick road trip.
That would be cool.
That would be a fun one. I don't know if we could get a full week off and match it up with those 4 schedules too. Like that would be the hard
Would be
part.
sick though. Is like if you could get like a day where the Yankees play like at 1 and the Mets play at 7. You
Right.
could catch the games on the same day.
Yeah. That's true. That would be sick.
You know, one night when I assume the Mets will never be on Sunday Night Baseball again for a while.
You're right.
But maybe you could find an afternoon game for the Mets and a Sunday Night Baseball game for the Yankees and kick it
Yeah.
off that way.
Yeah, that'd be so sick. But yeah, Brian said that Texas and Houston are 3.5 hours apart, right? Is that what he said?
Yeah, give or take.
3.5.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's a
mean,
decent poke.
it's Texas. You can go 95 on the highway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with an open container and a loaded shotgun.
Yeah.
Everything's cool in Texas, man.
Yeah.
I've been to Dallas
Yeah.
several times. It's a different world.
Oh yeah. Dallas is
Dude,
fun.
I just moved. Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. All right.
Apparently you're ahead of us again.
I don't know how. I literally haven't touched it. But I'm watching through Hulu TV too, so my ads might be shorter. Dang. Yeah, I just moved like a half hour west of Raleigh, and it's a different world out here.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird how like city and country is just like that divided. It's so weird.
Yeah, you hit that line, you're like, oh, it's not the same. It's not the same anymore.
Getting gap.
There we go.
All right. All right.
Let's load them up.
Now we're cooking with gas. Come on, Corey. Simeon's really turned his career around because you remember in Oakland how bad he was defensively.
Yeah.
Like horrendous defensively.
Yep.
I think the best thing for him was to go to second base, to be completely honest.
I mean, it seems to have worked for him. I mean, he's become he became a better hitter. I think part of that was having a little bit less stress and focus on the defense.
Yeah. Look at all the pine tar on Seager's bat. Sick.
I know, it's ridiculous. It's so much. Seager needs to hit a 3-run bomb right here to perk everybody up a little bit.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not over, man. There's a lot of outs left in this game.
Yeah, this
Oh
could
yeah,
be
I'm gonna be up extremely late.
Oh no!
Did he miss him?
Shit.
Did he actually tag him?
They're gonna challenge it.
I don't think he tagged him. Of course, Seager hits a rocket right at him.
He might have got him on the left hip right there.
I thought he missed him. Old man Abreu can't bend down.
Really close. I can't.
He missed.
I think he whiffed.
He completely missed the tag.
His glove doesn't move at all.
You can't tell from that angle.
I think old man Abreu can't bend over.
Did he really get a batting glove?
He got his batting glove. Which he did.
Did he legit nick his batting glove?
Got him by a batting glove.
That's out of control.
Are they gonna call us? Are they gonna
No
call us out
way.
for the batting glove?
Yep. He got his batting glove.
No.
Watch.
Does that really count?
No way, dude.
Yep, got his batting glove. He's out.
That is out of control.
It counts. It's attached to him.
Dude, screw that.
But if I'm Abreu, I should.
Wow, that's out of control.
I would have been diving. Like, you can't almost whiff that.
If I was Simeon, I would never put another batting glove in my back pocket again.
Agreed. That is like the worst.
Yeah, he got his batting glove. He just said it.
Yeah, that is the worst possible outcome. You hit a rocket right at somebody and get doubled off.
Oh God, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's
if that batting glove's not in his pocket, he's safe. Oh, and that's a really horrendous end of the inning.
Oh, brutal. That's a backbreaker.
That hurts.
All right. Well, thanks for those that tuned in and just kind of hung out with us, watched the game, shoot the shit. It was fun. Brian, thanks for hopping on.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have you on when we have like a full-on show and have like topics to talk about. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I'd love to come back.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since the Rangers are going to be, legit for a while here. We're hoping so. We'll have to get some Ranger insight from you. So that'd be great. But yeah, so before you go, if you're still watching, make sure you like, subscribe. You can listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Give us a like and a follow. We really appreciate it, the support. I know we've been on a few times extra because of the playoffs and stuff. So just love coming on talking baseball. So we will see you next Monday at 8 p.m. for our regular show.
Awesome. See you guys.
See ya. Thanks again, Brian.
Thank y'all.